Hi, I'm Palla from Just Tutors, and today we will learn about sound. Well, we'll discuss what is sound, how is it produced, how the sound propagate, and do we need medium for its propagation. Well, sound is a form of energy, like we have other form of energy, electrical energy, kinetic energy. Sound is also a form of energy, and which produces a sensation of hearing in our ears. So when the object vibrates, sound is produced. We will learn more about it, and we have different kind of sounds we can hear, like a music. When we speak, we have different sounds, and so many sounds we hear throughout the day. Now we'll discuss how the sound is produced. Well, sound is produced when the object vibrates. For example, a guitar strings. When the guitar strings vibrate, we listen the music. And we have another example of drum. When the membrane of drum vibrates, we listen sound. And in one more example of the human voice. So when we speak, our vocal cord vibrates, due to which the sound is produced. So what is a vibration? Vibration is a rapid to and fro motion of any object. Now, propagation of sound. After production, how does sound propagate? Like from speaker to our ear. Like if we are listening to music from a speaker to our ear, how is the sound traveling? So, so when the sound producing object vibrates, it sets the other particles in the medium vibrating. The particles don't move from here to here to listen to propagate the sound, but particle vibrates. So due to this object, these particles starts vibrating, and due to these particles, the particles next to these particles starts vibrating. In this way, the vibration moves, we can say that. The particle doesn't move, but the vibration, the disturbance moves. And this process continues until we get the sound. So this is the process by which sound is produced. Oh, sound propagates. And if we understand it more technically, so what happens when the object starts vibrating, and which is producing sound? So when vibrating objects move forward, it pushes and compresses the medium. And if we take example of air, if we are listening sound in air, so this object, when object moves forward, it pushes and compresses the air in front of it, forming the region of high pressure, which is called compression, which is the pressure called compression. This process is called compression. And the compression moves away when the vibrating object moves backward. So it forms a region of low pressure. It's called rarefaction. And as the object vibrates rapidly, continuously, the series of compression and rarefaction in air is created, through which sound waves propagate in the medium. Now, sound needs a medium. Yeah, sound cannot move in vacuum, because in vacuum we don't have any particle. Sound, as we have discussed, when the sound is produced, the particle vibrates. The particle vibrates, due to which the sound is produced. The particle transfer the vibration from one particle to another particle, due to which we listen to the sound. But if we don't have medium, we don't have particles, then sound cannot travel. So we can understand with the experiment. Like we have a setup here in which we have an electrical bell, and this jar is connected to the vacuum pump. So we switch on the electrical valve, we can listen to the valve until and unless the vacuum pump is switched on. When the vacuum pump start taking air out, the sound of valve starts fainting. And when the vacuum pump take all the air out, we are unable to listen to the sound of well. So this experiment shows that we cannot listen to any sound in vacuum. And it's a funny conversation of like in the space. There is an astronaut, it says something, but this guy cannot listen to sound. So it's asking pardon because in vacuum we don't have molecules, we don't have particles to vibrate. Now we have some practice questions. You can pause the video, try these questions, then we'll move on. These are the answers of given question. I hope you got the correct answers. And for more, you can visit justtutors.com. Thanks for watching this video.